Have you ever wondered how those bright golden sunflower fields are transformed into the rich golden drops of oil that end up in meals for millions of families worldwide? Sunflower oil isn't just one of the most popular cooking oils across the globe. It also carries a fascinating production journey. From tiny seeds through high-tech processing lines to becoming pure bottles of oil on supermarket shelves. Today, let's follow the journey of sunflower seeds and uncover the secrets behind how this nutrient-rich oil is made. The story of sunflower oil begins in vast golden fields stretching endlessly under the sun. Native to North America more than 3,000 years ago, sunflowers have become a symbol of vitality and a treasured resource for people around the world. Beyond their proud beauty, they are remarkably resilient, adapting to many soils, reaching for sunlight, and producing abundant seeds. After just a short growing season of 3 to 4 months, each bloom can yield thousands of seeds, a true nutritional treasure pressed into golden oil that's fragrant, flavorful, and rich in value. As summer reaches its brightest days, the sunflower fields gently bow their heads, signaling that harvest season has arrived. Across the golden rows, heavy blossoms filled with ripe seeds are ready to give their precious nutrients. At this moment, modern harvesters, the steel warriors of the fields, come to life, collecting the rewards of months of care and cultivation. Only when the flowers turn deep brown, the seeds are plump, and the weather is dry does the golden window for harvesting open, preserving the full quality of every sunflower seed. After leaving the fields, sunflower seeds are loaded onto specialized trucks, each carrying up to 48,000 pounds of seeds. From there, they begin their journey to the factory, where every seed must pass a strict entry exam. Samples are taken from each truckload and sent to the lab. In the laboratory, experts carefully test for key indicators: moisture content, impurities, oil levels, and any traces of pests or agricultural chemicals. Only the batches that meet standards move forward into production. Next, the trucks head to the unloading area. Tons of sunflower seeds pour into large hoppers. Immediately after, the seeds move into the cleaning and sorting stage, a process that might seem simple, but it's crucial for the quality of the final oil. Every dry leaf, petal, and speck of dust is carefully removed. By eliminating impurities, the seeds retain lower moisture, preventing mold growth and extending shelf life. From there, the seeds are transferred to the drying stage. Powerful fans maintain a steady temperature between 104 and 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Only when the seeds reach the ideal moisture level, below 7%, are they truly ready for the next steps in processing. Next, the sunflower seeds move into the dehulling stage, one of the most important steps in producing sunflower oil. The tough outer shell needs to be removed to release the nutrient-rich kernel inside. In the factory, advanced dehulling machines work on the principle of centrifugal force. Seeds are fed into a high-speed spinning chamber, where they continuously strike the machine walls and built-in plates, causing the shells to crack open and separate from the kernels. Right below the spinning chamber, a preliminary screening system removes the larger shell fragments. The remaining mixture then passes through a vibrating sieve system. These box-shaped sieves shake vigorously, layered with multiple mesh screens of different sizes, allowing the smaller kernels to fall through, while larger shells and impurities are held back. Thanks to this multi-stage process, sunflower seeds are evenly sorted, clean of shells and impurities, and fully prepared for the next stages of production. Once separated from the kernels, they're collected and fed directly into massive furnaces. There, tons of shells are burned, generating a huge source of thermal energy. What makes this process remarkable is that the very heat produced is redirected back to power the seed drying stage at the beginning of production. It's a closed-loop system, turning byproducts into energy. This not only saves costs and reduces reliance on fossil fuels. Once the shells are removed, the sunflower kernels move on to the roasting stage. The kernels are spread evenly across a surface that vibrates continuously, making sure each one is exposed to heat uniformly. The temperature is carefully controlled, high enough to bring out a crisp texture and rich aroma, but not so hot that it reduces the precious oil content. Once roasting is complete, the sunflower kernels head straight into the giant machines, the stage where the real extraction begins. With a crushing force of nearly 48 US tons, massive steel presses slowly grind each kernel, forcing out the very first drops of raw oil. The entire process is kept below 107 degrees Fahrenheit, a strict threshold to preserve both flavor and nutritional value. Inside the control room, seasoned technicians keep a close eye on every reading: speed, pressure, temperature. All of it must remain in the safe zone. Even the slightest deviation with excess heat could compromise an entire batch. Under this enormous force, golden streams of oil begin to trickle out, guided through a filtration system to remove solids and impurities. On average, each seed holds about 44% oil, but after natural losses, 1 US ton of sunflower seeds yields only about 80 gallons of oil. While the output may seem modest, the cold press method delivers purity and quality that far surpass conventional extraction techniques. After pressing, the leftover sunflower meal still holds significant nutritional value, especially protein and fiber. Instead of being discarded, it's collected and compressed into compact pellets. These pellets become a high-energy feed source for livestock, poultry, and even aquaculture. Making use of these byproducts not only cuts down on waste, but also helps farmers reduce feed costs while creating a more sustainable closed-loop production cycle for the edible oil industry. The crude oil extracted from pressing isn't ready for use right away. It must go through a thorough refining process. Each drop is pumped into a multi-stage filtration system where special filter cloths act like the lungs of the factory. They trap every trace of residue and tiny particles, allowing only the golden oil to pass through. On average, the oil must go through 3 to 5 rounds of filtration before reaching the desired clarity. Once filtered, the oil moves to a modern refining line. Here, several treatments take place: removing phospholipids to prevent cloudiness, extracting free fatty acids that can cause rancidity, eliminating proteins and colloidal compounds to avoid sediment, and stripping away any remaining pigments and natural odors. After this process, sunflower oil becomes pure, crystal clear, colorless, and odorless, meeting international standards for both cold preparation and high-temperature frying while remaining safe. Most importantly, after every production stage, technicians take oil samples for analysis. Every metric, from acidity levels and peroxide content to moisture, is closely monitored. This continuous quality control ensures that only batches meeting the strictest standards are bottled and sent to market. After passing through every stage of refining and strict quality testing, the pure sunflower oil is finally ready for packaging. Instead of relying on outside suppliers, many factories choose to produce their own plastic bottles right on site. This approach offers multiple benefits. Factories can use premium-grade plastics that meet international food safety standards such as FDA or EU regulations, completely free from BPA, a substance once linked to health concerns. Once the empty plastic bottles are ready, they move into the state-of-the-art filling line. Golden sunflower oil is poured into each bottle with near-perfect precision, without a single drop wasted. High-capacity filling machines can handle up to 22,000 bottles per hour, nearly 370 bottles per minute. an impressive figure that highlights the massive scale of production. Immediately after, the sealed bottles pass through an automatic labeling system. Each label is placed in the exact spot within seconds, giving the bottles a consistent and professional appearance. In the final stage, agile robotic arms swiftly sort the bottles, group them, and neatly stack them into cartons. From there, the cartons are moved into a modern storage facility, where temperature, humidity, and light are all carefully controlled. Finally, the journey continues. The cartons are loaded onto trucks, delivered to distributors, supermarkets, and stores, before ultimately finding their way into family kitchens around the world. But sunflower oil is more than just a kitchen staple. It's also paving the way for energy innovation. Because it's rich in unsaturated fatty acids, sunflower oil can be converted into biodiesel, a renewable fuel with properties very similar to traditional diesel. When used as a substitute, biodiesel from sunflower oil can significantly reduce CO2 emissions while tapping into a cleaner, more sustainable energy source that's friendlier to the planet. From the golden sunflower fields to every drop of pure oil in the bottle, the journey of sunflower oil is a story of harmony, where nature meets technology and human effort works hand in hand with the precision of modern machinery. Beyond providing a healthy source of nutrition for everyday meals, sunflower oil also holds the promise of a greener, more sustainable energy future. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, so we can keep bringing you more behind-the-scenes stories. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again on the next adventure.